In this video, I'm going to teach you how to turn your headphones into the audience's selected playing card. If you want to know how to do this, just keep watching.
Open sesame!
So the secret to this cool AirPods to card trick is just that it's a simple gaff. Kind of my history with gaff magic was seeing the bicycle gaff deck from Ellusionist back in the day in some of their earlier years. That was one of the many pieces that formed some of my earliest magic learning. And I overused my gaff deck to where my deck was just filled up with gaff tricks. And so I had much to learn at the time. But of course there was that one from Ellusionist. There was Ultra Gaff, which I never got the chance to pick up, but watching the trailer and everything was very inspiring. And then two gaff systems from Ellusionist as well sort of have inspired me over the years, where there was the Arcane cards and Gregory Wilson did a gaff project. And something that I still will remember to this day is when he had an empty glass, or he like poured out a glass and you see his empty hand behind it, and then he like retrieves 4 aces. And that kind of speaks to some of the principles we're playing on here, which is where cards can masquerade as other objects. Lloyd Barnes did something similar with his gaff system. There was also the other gaff system, same name but different project from Ellusionist with Calen Morelli, Daniel Madison, and some other folks, where this principle was played upon. I'm basically just trying to communicate that this principle of cards masquerading as other objects or as your hand is out there, and that was definitely an inspiration for me to kind of get creative with some gaff cards. This is an easy to make gaff because it does not need to be specially printed. You can just print an image on printer paper and then just double stick tape that to the card. So this is going to be very easy to make at home. If you're feeling daunted, I encourage you, you can do this. This is going to be easy. So if you have AirPods or Bluetooth headphones, you basically need to find a product listing or an image or a picture someone took of your product, or you can take the picture yourself, get it on your computer and print it out. But you're going to need the part that shows through a case. So that's the other thing you need. You need a case to put your headphones in, because that will kind of create the illusion that you have the whole headphones. This does a lot of work. So in my case, I have the AirPod case, and then I have the part that I know shows behind the case. And then I still kept some of that as well. It's very helpful that it's black and almost like a little bit of a black art or just kind of shadow. A lot can hide under black. And so you print that out, and then you're going to put it to the right spot so that basically what you can do is fold the card up and get it to where it will show in the right spot when it's in the case, right? So you might have to troubleshoot that a little bit, but this is essentially our situation, to where by just putting it in and putting the top on top, we have a pretty decent masquerading of the actual object. And how simple is that? So the change is really cool. It's going to kind of vary based on the physical makeup of your product, whatever headphones you own. But the way I'm able to do it with this detachable top is pinch the top and bottom, and then I do like a flip over. And in the flip over, that changes from here to now you're seeing here. And then also the drama of the top of the case falling off. You kind of get this dramatic reveal of the red of the card. And then you can go to pulling it out, and all you have to do, of course, is be careful to not flash the back. Now, this is used in a lot of gimmicks. Something you can do is make this maybe printed on heavier cardstock and have the double stick tape and just kind of stick and unstick it enough to where it's easy to remove. And then you can remove it and palm out this part if you want this to be examinable. I do not think that is necessary at all, not gonna lie. I think this can just be a reveal of the card. Because it's not examinable, you do want to make sure you're putting focus in the right way. So maybe you reveal that this is their selected card, and then focus more on the fact that this is completely empty and examinable, right? So you might wanna lean their focus towards this, like really give this out to them and show them that it's completely empty. And once they've seen that you got their card right, you can just get rid of that card. What might help in that is that when you've flicked this open, you might even ask them like, hey, hold your hand out. They'll see the change. You take the card out and reveal it, and then you take this and you put it in their hand. So the card's in your hand and the case is in their hand, and I think that'll help. So that's the basic change, but from start to finish, of course, you need to force the card that you have a duplicate of ready to go. You'll have this gimmick ready to go in your pocket. When it's time to make the change happen, you retrieve this from your pocket and show them your AirPods. If you're doing the hand version, you can have them hold their hand out and you do the change. You want to add a little bit extra onto this trick. You can get another pair of your case and put your actual headphones in that other case. Then at the beginning, you can show the headphones, have them examined, everything like that. And then either at that moment or a later moment in the presentation, you can just shuttle pass into the gimmicked headphones. Or let's be honest, an even more chill version is to show these, have them examined, and then say, we're gonna get to that later, but I need a deck of cards. You go, you put those away in the pocket to get out the deck of cards, have the card forced, and then you just retrieve the gimmicked ones from your other pocket and you have the change happen. So shout out to another magician. He goes by the 45th card on Instagram. He kind of ideated that with another version of a gaff that I was sharing on there, and he was inspired to do it just in a pure switch format. And so kind of backtracking from that, it's helpful to use not only the switch and not only the gaff, but actually do a switch and still have the gaff move. So shout out to him. But there you go. That's a simple, easy, make it home card gaff visual. It uses technology with the AirPods. It's all relevant and social media-able. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite gaff deck, gaff card, gaff project? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Help each other out there. Remain a hobbyist at heart. Keep enjoying your magic, and I'll see you in the next video.